Shalom Akim, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salute to you sincere brothers out there of the hope for the elect. All right. This video is going to be entitled, "You Independent Women Are Fair Game." All right. And you females, you basically lack wisdom. And I say this because, a day or two ago here in New York City, going on 2 days now, a woman was raped on the west side, right? She was raped on the west side around the Greenwich Village area, and I work around that neighborhood, and I was watching the news about it, and listening to the reaction of the different females that jog around that area, because the news would basically, they were basically spreading the news, that a woman was a rape victim by what they believe was a homeless man on a city bike. And the media, they asking these women, what do they think about that? What are they gonna do to take self preparation to defend themselves or do things differently, man? With some of these women, right? I'm listening to their reaction. They were saying, oh yeah, it's scary. I got to be on point, and this, that, and the third. One woman said she's gonna buy pepper spray. Another woman said when she's with jog, she's gonna have an earpiece in her ear where she could just, say Siri, dial 911 or call 911 or whatever. All right, things like that. And I think out of the women that I seen that the news was interviewing, only 2 women said something that made somewhat sense. That made more sense than the rest of them broads that were talking, and that was saying that they were going to go out there jogging more in the daytime hours when there's more people out there and everything is more visible. All right, because this woman that got raped, that got choked and raped, she was jogging. The incident happened at 5:45 in the morning. All right, 5:45 in the morning. It's still pitch black dark outside. The sun hasn't even risen yet. All right, it's still basically the nighttime. Okay, so there's not a lot of people out there, and no one can really see you. It's just prime time for criminal activity to take place. And you got these senseless broads, right, that are basically super naive to what's going on in this world, running around out there jogging. Okay, on the West Side Highway, they have like a jogger's path on the West Side Highway, and when these women go out there jogging, man, they dress super inappropriate. In American standards in Western society, that's appropriate for a woman to dress like that, all revealing her shape, her figure. All right, and you got homeless people out there, you got drug addicts out there, you got people who are mentally insane out there, and these people, if they're not getting sex, they have an urge and they burn. Okay, and if they don't have the money and the funds or the charisma to rap to a woman, they're gonna take what they need, man. And these women don't consider that. Okay. These women, they do not consider that. I'm going to read the scripture real quick because I don't want to do too much babbling. All right. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 32 verse 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease." Yeah, here in America, these women are at ease, man. Okay, down here in the village, that's a more upscale neighborhood in Manhattan. All right. It's like a real college town because NYU is around that area. And there's also a lot of homosexuals that be out there in that area, that abide there. Okay, so there's all kind of shit to get into out there in the village. All right, so you got the criminally insane, the junkies and drug addicts, and and the wheelers and dealers out there, and these women just walking around naive out there, jogging in wee hours of the night, even though so-called white man considers it early in the morning. Okay, the moon is still out. The sun hasn't even risen yet. All right, these women jogging with these leggings on and these spandex and bodysuits. Okay, and they obviously working out, so they keeping their figure, their shape well intact, and that's enticing to some of these men out here who are basically sexually deprived or whatever. All right, and then you got some sickos that just look for the perfect opportunity, man. All right, you know they could be having all kind of fetishes and getting all kind of sex, but the opportunities just happens to be right. Okay, where it's easy to victimize someone and take what they want. So the Lord said, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease." So these women in this society are at ease, man. You know, they're at ease. With all of this crime that's going on in the news, especially around election year and election day coming up, and you know the Democratic Party and the Republicans are basically debating about crime in these cities, in these urban areas. All right, and you women still feel comfortable going out there jogging at nighttime with these spandex leggings or whatever the hell you call it. All right, then you're obviously at ease. You know, you're living a naive, easy lifestyle. Okay, it says, "Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." Yeah, that's right. Here's wisdom, man. Listen to your man. For the most part, I'm pretty sure a man doesn't want a real man wouldn't want their woman go out there jogging at no damn 5:45 in the morning. Okay, 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. All right, a real man wouldn't want his woman going out there dressed inappropriately, man, enticing other men. You know, so they'll have to deal with headaches. Guys trying to holler at their woman. You know, guys getting disrespectful, trying to grab their woman, touch their woman hand, get their attention, maybe even flash their woman. Okay, but these women are careless, man. That's why the Lord said, "Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters." These women are careless. Okay, they're careless. They're consider themselves independent. They're equal to a man, or even superior than a man in certain cases. They might have a higher paying job than their man. So they really feel like they don't have to listen to their husband. All right? And you could thank the so-called white man for that. All problems lead back to the so-called white man, the nation of Edom. All right? Who was the devil and Satan. It says, "Give ear unto my speech." Yeah, listen to your man. Most importantly, listen to the prophets of the Lord, man. We got videos out there exposing America through the scriptures, through the Holy Bible, which is the word of the Most High, right? Exposing the heathens and basically exposing the society, man. Okay, and then giving you wisdom at the same time, breaking down the proverbs that King Solomon gave us, which is basically words of wisdom, words of caution, making good decisions, right? The book of Ecclesiastes. Okay, you women don't give ear into the speech of the Lord, because you're not gonna get these kind of precautions and warnings gathering at these churches, man. Okay, so the Lord said, "Give ear unto my speech." It says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." That's right, man. So these are going to be some troubling times for a lot of you broads, man, because crime is going to continue to uprise. The society is basically collapsing, right? I can't even say it's on the brink of collapsing. It's actually collapsing, But you listen to these politicians and you listen to the news, right? And they'll sit there and tell you that even though this happened and that happened, but yet the crime rate is actually lower than it was last year. So you think that things are getting better, all right? But the Lord said, "Many days and years shall you be troubled," and that's not the case. There's so many victims out here in these big cities across America, and the majority of them are women. Most of them are women, all right? Getting beat, getting the shit beat out of them, getting raped, even getting murdered, okay? It says, "Ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." That's right, man. All of the, these, all of the goodies and the treats that come with this society, you being placed upon a pedestal and men worshiping you, all of that shit is going to come to an end. All of that shit is coming to an end. Okay? Men wine and dine you, spend money on you, take you out to with the hope of eventually getting in between your legs. All right? So you women are careless and you are being spoiled. All right? But the times are coming where men are stressed out. There's no jobs out here. Okay? That COVID pandemic pretty much brought America way down, man, to the point of no recovery. Okay? So, you got a lot of men that are down and out and stressed out, and they don't have the money to play games with you, to wine and dine you, all right? And when they burn, they're going to take what they want. They're going to take what they want. That's why the scriptures tell you, even in this chapter, Isaiah the 32nd chapter, that a man is going to be like a covering from the wind. To you women going to need a man. All of that being independent and, thinking that you can hold it down on your own, you about to be tested, man. You really about to be tested. Now I'm in this video with this scripture. This is the book of Job, chapter 39, verse 17. It says, "Because the Most High has deprived her of wisdom, neither has he imparted to her understanding." Okay? And I brought this scripture out because, these women that were being interviewed by the news, they were basically talking about getting, what they're going to do different to take precaution is get pepper spray and jog with an earpiece in their ear so they can call Siri and have Siri call 911 in case someone attempts to rape them. All right? Listen, by the time a man jumps on you, chokes you, or whatever, you can call 911. It takes time for the police, EMS, and the authorities to get there, to pinpoint your location and get there. It takes time. All right? Precious time. Time is precious. Okay? So while you're waiting for 911 to get there, to be that knight in shining armor to rescue you, the damage is already done. You've already been assaulted. Physically assaulted, sexually assaulted. All right? In some cases, it leads to murder. See, these women were given some of the dumbest answers I've heard, man. I'm gonna get pepper spray. Yeah, okay, pepper spray. Yeah, you can get pepper spray, but how about not going out there jogging, dressed inappropriately, and not going out there jogging at night, where there's hardly nobody outside. There's hardly nobody outside. Who's gonna be there to rescue you when it ain't really people outside like that? All right, the cops are overwhelmed with crime in the city. Okay, in their jobs, them not being taken seriously, and with the COVID thing, a lot of cops left the force and retired early. This is not a game, and you women don't seem to understand that. The Lord said, "Because the Most High has deprived her of wisdom, neither has he imparted to her understanding." So these women, not only do they not make righteous decisions, okay, that's what wisdom is, right? To make the right decisions, and they don't seem to understand. They just can't get it, because they go to college, they got degrees, they got jobs, high-end jobs where they're getting, salary based, maybe getting more money than their man. All right. So their decision making is distorted, and they have to suffer the consequences behind that, man. So for that rape victim, in all reality, I can't really feel sorry for her, man. I really can't feel sorry for her. That it wasn't a smart thing to do, to be out there jogging at whatever at 5:45 in the morning. All right, especially when you got all these zombies out there and all kind of shit, man. It's an unfortunate situation, but I can't shed tears and cry over that, man. and there's plenty of women that suffered similar circumstances because they can't make proper decisions, you know. And I mean, a lot of these women are uplifted with pride, man, at the same time. But I'm in this video on that note. Say Shalom wa barakum to you brothers out there. Lord willing, I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.